wolf and then die to that. We wasted a target dummy, but I did want to see if she actually did polymorph. I was curious. So it was worth it, in my opinion. We have a good amount of target dummies left. Curiosity got the better of me. But curiosity did not kill me. At least now. At this moment, I'm not dead. Who knows? Maybe that target dummy I'll need in the future to save my life, but... Marshal Haggard. Alright, let's turn this in.
King's honor, friend.
Ba-ba-bum, ba-dum-bum. The Legend of Stalvan. Did you find that page I mentioned, Swapperman? Required items, a faded journal page.
Go with honor, friend.
You found it.
Light bless
We
you.
did indeed. I know of someone who might be able to assist you. Back when I was leading the Stormwind Guard, we used to get drinks at the Scarlet Raven Tavern in Darkshire. The innkeeper there, Smits, was quite an expert on the local lore. Show him this page and see what he has to say about it. Quest objectives, take the faded journal page to Tavern Keep Smits.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright, with honor we go. These things keep giving me a Curse of Stalvan. Most unfortunate. Alright, is it even faster to run just... Should we just run to Darkshire from here? I mean, I think it's actually faster just to run to Darkshire. Otherwise, we have to run all the way back there. And we gotta fly all the way over there. Otherwise, we're kind of around here, I think. Yeah, we crossed the bridge to get to the Eastvale log camp, so I think we're somewhere up here. So we just run down here. Yeah, I think that's definitely closer. Let's do that. All in favor, say aye. Those not, say nay. Aye. Alright. Pretty much due south. I wonder why they say due when you say due south or due north or whatnot. Somebody killed the cow. Or maybe the wolf killed the cow. And then somebody killed the wolf who killed the cow. Dun, 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 dun. We'll probably be streaming for a good 8 hours today. That's the plan. I wanted to start the stream earlier in the morning, or just even have the stream in the start in the morning, because I'm trying to work towards getting the streams started earlier in the morning. So I overslept today though, and I was still trying to hurry up and get to the point where I could actually start the stream just before noon, so that it technically was still in the morning by that time, so that, you know, accomplish part of that goal of having not necessarily earlier in the morning, but still in the morning where we're starting the stream. Unfortunately, though, it took me too long to get everything going, and we just started just after noon, so didn't accomplish that goal today. But I want to start having an actual fairly, not necessarily set in stone, but fairly, you know, consistently dedicated streaming hours. I do stream quite consistently, I must say. I think I'm quite satisfied with my consistency. I stream for pretty much every day. I think in September I streamed pretty much every day, and maybe there's 2 or 3 days I didn't stream. And I think there might be a couple days so far in October where I haven't streamed. And then I think on average, usually it ends up being around 5 hours on average, if I was to look. But I want to kind of make it even more of a kind of scheduled type thing, more consistent with the hours themselves, because the days are consistent, but in terms of when I start the stream, how long I stream, it's kind of, you know, sometimes it's a little more, sometimes a little less. Well, that's still going to be the case, but when I start the stream, sometimes, you know, it might be 2 p.m., sometimes it might be 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. If I'm really having a busy day, it might be like 7. But I want to have it more of like, okay. And I was thinking of maybe kind of starting, you know, with like a 9 to 5. Start at 9 a.m., stream till 5 p.m. If I want to stream longer, I'll stream longer. If I'm running a little late, maybe we'll start at, you know, 9:30 or even a little later some days, maybe 10. But, you know, 9 to 5 is kind of consistently what I end up doing, kind of thing. So that'll be a good 8 hours. So I want to start doing that. That was my goal today, but like I said, I overslept. Which I can't be doing if I end up trying to do this, you know, as a schedule. And that's kind of why I want to also do it as a schedule, is it kind of gives me something, okay, I have the schedule, I have to do this, you know. I told people I'm going to be streaming at 9, I got to be up, I got to be awake, streaming at 9. I need to have something like that, I think will be good. Because I don't currently have a job. You know, that's for a lot of people, that is kind of their thing where, you know, you have to be at your job at a certain time. That's what kind of gets them moving. But I don't really have that. Okay, what was I doing here? Oh yeah, Tavern Keep Smits. Smits, good old Smits. Weren't we just talking to this guy not long ago? Tavern Keep Smits.
Greetings.
Greetings. Marshal Haggard sent you? Why didn't you say so? Ah, good old Haggard. Poor chap is going to be completely blind before long. Anyway, let me see what you got there. Required items, a faded journal page.
Have a good one.
Have a good one. By the light. You bet I recognize that handwriting.
See you later.
I followed the legend of that Stalvan character for years. When those visiting nobles were slaughtered a few years back, I went with Haggard to investigate. I found these muddy pages, but we were never able to link the handwriting to that crazy man in the woods. Your trail of evidence proves his guilt. Take this to Commander Ebenlock immediately and fill her in on what you've discovered. Quest objectives, take the muddy page to Commander Ebenlock. And rewards, you will receive a blood-stained journal page. Blood-stained journal page. Quest item, unique. Through thick blood, a few words still remain legible. I wonder if we can read that.
For the Alliance.
For the Alliance. Can we read the blood-stained journal page? This is sounding like a, this is actually quite fitting for this time of the year with the whole Halloween coming up soon and whatnot. Kind of a spooky horror type story going on here. Or a darker story at least. What is this called? The Muddy Journal Pages? Muddy Journal Pages. Quest item, unique. Although the pages are covered in mud, some words can be read. Legend of Stalvan, Muddy Journal Pages. Alright, I think this is it. Oh, it is indeed multiple pages. Alright, let's read this. Get your popcorn ready, everyone. We got a scary story. Well, I guess we'll find out if it's scary or not, but Muddy journal pages. Let's see. Most certain that she shares the same feelings for me now. Oh god. This is gonna be... I don't know if I want to read this. This is gonna be weird, isn't it? Yeah, this is weird. I'm not gonna read this. We'll just say it's an old guy and a younger person. I think. That seems what it's being implied here. Okay, let's go turn this in. Not, you know, the spooky kind of story I was looking for. More of a disturbing kind of thing. Now, I think we need to go... Oh, wait, we gotta talk to Commander Ebenlock first. You can get the male succubus that early? I thought that was like a late level thing. I think they were only level 30. I have not played much Warlock in this game. Warlock and Hunter are kind of a couple of the classes that I haven't really had much experience playing. Mainly because I haven't really wanted to deal with their pets. Commander Althea Ebenlock, leader of the Night Watch.
Can I help you?
Night Watch, still have to do that one. The Legend of Stalvan.
Have a good one.
This better be good, rogue. Let me see what you have and tell me your tale. But by the light, be quick about it. Darkshire's defense is my #1 priority. I have not the time to squander on dead-end leads. Acquired items, muddy journal pages.
Be careful.
My, you have proved yourself to be quite a detective, rogue. Rewards, you receive a blood-stained journal page.
Safe travels.
Detective Swapper. I've had my eye on that creep Stalvan for quite some time, but if this page was written by the same hand, it proves his guilt beyond a shadow of a doubt. In all his days keeping the town registry, Clerk Daltrey has become an expert at identifying handwriting. Show him this page and see if the writing matches that of the registry signature. Quest objectives, show Clerk Daltrey the bloodstained journal page.
Farewell.
My god, we're talking to everybody in this game now. Clerk Daltrey.
Good day to you.
Not to be confused with Clerk Daughtry. Are they still a band? Are they still making music? I remember hearing them on the radio a lot back in, like, what was that? Not the early 2000s, like the late 2000s, early 2010s, I think. Daughtry. I don't know if they're still around. The Legend of Stalvan. Back again, Swapperman. What do you have this time? Required items, a blood-stained journal page.
See you around.
Why yes, the writing on this page does in fact match that of the registry signatures.
See you later.
Let Commander Ebenlock know immediately that the handwriting matched Swapperman. Her suspicions were correct. Quest objectives, report the news to Commander Ebenlock.
See you around.
Ba-ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. And back to Ebenlock we go. Commander Althea Ebenlock, leader of the Night Watch.
Hello.
Hello.
Have a good one.
I knew it. Fine work, Swapperman. Oh yeah, Batman is kind of a detective, isn't he? In a way. In a way, I think he's kind of considered a detective of sorts. And this character is indeed inspired by Batman. So this kind of works out as well, and the whole kind of Batman inspiration, I suppose. I knew it. Fine work, Swapper Man.
Be careful.
Legend of Stalvan. Stalvan Mistmantle led a life of depravity. Innocent victims died by his hand. Undoubtedly, he is guilty of countless crimes. Now the lunatic threatens Darkshire. The Light only knows what sordid acts he is plotting. Travel to his cottage just north of town, rogue, and execute Stalvan once and for all. When the deed is done, travel to Madame Eva's and show her his family ring. After all, it was her premonition that led to this gruesome discovery, but Darkshire is safer because of her. Quest objectives: kill Stalvan Mistmantle and show Madame Eva his family ring. Let's see, what do we get? Rewards, you get to choose. Crescent of Forlorn Spirits. Axe of some sort. Main-headed axe. 6 spirit. Oh, that'd be good for the Troll Warrior, but unfortunately he can't do this. I mean, that's kind of what I'm going for, is gear like that, which is high in spirit. Plus, it kind of works out because it's only a one-handed axe, and my Troll Warrior is going sword and board. Well, axe and board, I guess, in that case, but you know what I mean. Ring of Forlorn Spirits. Wow. That's even better in terms of spirit. I mean, that's pretty much both the stats I'm going for on the warrior. Spirit and stamina. Ring of Forlorn Spirits. 2 stamina, 7 spirit. I do have 2 rings. I'll have to replace one of them. Not sure which, but we can decide at that time when we do end up getting it. Okay.
Safe travels.
No, I don't know if I'm actually strong enough to do this quest. What level? Where is it even? I don't see it in my Legend of Stalvan. Is that not considered a Duskwood quest? $35. Wow, yeah, we're definitely not doing that. That must be the dangerous part I was thinking of. I thought at some point it got, like, really dangerous. I don't remember where along the whole kind of quest chain did so. Oh, somebody died here. I wonder if they died to stitches as he entered the town. Dang. It's unfortunate. Yeah, why is it not showing? Let's see, Duskwood. Yeah, there it is. We're thieves. Let me try something. Sometimes it does weird stuff. Boom. Ah, yes, there it is. Good. Yeah, I don't know why it does that sometimes. But it is working now. Okay, now I think we go up to wetlands, and we gotta do that quest with the guy outside the inn, I believe. Hopefully that's not too dangerous. I think he spawns like a couple guys, doesn't he, to also fight with him? That's what kind of has me a bit worried. As well as I don't think I'm going to be able to stealth, because I'm assuming once I turn whatever that is in, he just immediately starts attacking me. Alicia Maline, Griffin Master.
Hey there.
Alright, let's fly up to wetlands. I think we're done with everything we need to do here for the time being. Everything else is a bit too dangerous, too difficult for this unarmed rogue to handle at the moment. So we'll go to the wetlands, we'll try that, and then maybe we'll go over to Ashenvale. We got some stuff to do over on that continent. Alright, Menacel Harbor, wetlands, 639 copper.
See you around.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's me, Mario. Ooh, we're actually, what, a little over halfway now? And that does bring me to, well, as far as I can tell, pretty much rested experience all the way through till level 32. Nice. Now we're talking. Wait, did I spend my talent point? I don't think I did. When I got to 31, I don't think I used that. Unspent talents. Yeah, I didn't use it. Silly swapper. Spent talents 1. Alright, well, at least it's only just 1. Just 1. Alright, now we got initiative. 3 points out of 3 into that. So now we have 2 combo points more often than just 1 for the first time. And, well, the entire time of playing this guy. Up until that point, it was more common to only have 1. And, well, prior to getting this talent at all, we could only have 1. Let's see. But where do we want to put the next talent? Improved ambush is useless because I can't use ambush. Ghostly strike also requires a weapon, so can't use that. I mean, Master of Deception, I am having my stealth broken more often now, but I think that's just me playing foolishly. So that's not as useful. I think what we're going to do is we're just keep putting the rest of these couple points until the next tier of talents into camouflage. Next rank increases your speed while stealth by 6%, reduce the cooldown of your stealth ability by 2 seconds. Yeah, let's go with that. And then we'll put 1 more point into that next time, and then that'll bring us up to the next tier of talents, I believe. Ultimately, we want to get preparation, and I think after that we'll start going into some more stuff in combat and assassination. I don't think there's anything I really want to get after preparation. Deadliness increases your attack power. I mean, I suppose that would be nice as well, but there is other stuff I want to get. Premeditation, when used, that is also, I want to get that as well. Crap. Okay, maybe we will have to get, I don't know if we have points for all this. Maybe we should, I think. When used, adds 2 combo points to your target. You must add to or use those combo points within 10 seconds or the combo points are lost. I mean, it's good, but is it great? Is it necessarily good enough to want me to go all the way down and get that? It's a 2-minute cooldown, adds 2 combo points. Really, the only thing I use my combo point for are slice and dice. And if I do end up using, like, say I'm fighting something that takes longer to kill, a lot of the times I can use, like, actually, what's this cooldown? Oh, that's 10 minutes, so that's quite a bit longer. I was gonna say, once I get preparation, I mean, I can even do so now, and I have tried it in the past, is what say I'm fighting something that's stronger, that's gonna be a longer fight. Or if I need like the extra damage from another Garrote, what I'll do is I'll use a target dummy, use Vanish, and then get a second Garrote during the same fight to get more damage once the first Garrote runs out. And if I do that, well, then I get most likely 2 more combo points from doing so, which can be used for another Slice and Dice. So that's what makes me wonder how necessary premeditation is. Because the other things I do want to get in the other trees are, let's see, combat. There's only kind of one thing I want to get in combat. Well, there's other stuff I want to get, but I would have to waste a lot of points to get them. The thing I do want to get is lightning reflexes, increases your dodge chance. Because this is used with to help another talent in subtlety, which is one of the couple ways, once I get that talent in subtlety, when I have, so if I dodge, or if I full resist a spell, it gives me a chance of getting a combo point when I do those things. So if I get this talent in combat, which increases my chance to dodge, I'll be dodging more often, which gives me more chances of getting combo points more often. And that's out of stealth. Currently, I don't have any way of getting combo points out of stealth at the moment. My only way from getting combo points is using Garrote. So I want to get this. Pretty much the entire second row is useless. But this one actually does make me wonder, increases your chance to hit with melee weapons, whether that actually indeed does require melee weapons. The reason I wonder that is because we actually ran an experiment, or did an experiment the other day with this character. Somebody brought it up in chat and it was quite smart. I hadn't thought about it. With agility, I kind of was thinking that agility might not be as useful for me because it says increases attack power with both melee and ranged weapons and improves the chance to score a critical hit with all weapons. So I assumed those two things didn't apply to an unarmed rogue since I don't use weapons. Well, particularly melee weapons. So I didn't assume that those things increased, my attack power or my chance to crit when I was punching. But the experiment was, we looked at the, when you go into your spell book and you look at your attack, it shows your crit chance. So we looked at the crit chance with armor, like this, all of my armor on, whatnot, all my agility, and then we took a piece of armor off that had agility, which was this chest piece that had 1 unit of agility. So we took that off, and then we looked at the crit chance again, and the crit chance was different. It was higher with the additional agility. So, based off that, it does seem like you get higher crit chance with just your fists, even though it says with all weapons. So that makes me wonder, does this indeed require weapons, or is it also increase your chance to hit with just your fist? But anyway, say it doesn't, these entire tier of talents will be wasted, but the other things I want to get are like reduces the cooldown of your sprinting evasion. That'd be very nice. And I also want to get improved sprint. And then in terms of assassination, I got pretty much everything I want here. These are kind of I think these are the first points I put into my talents, where increase the critical strike chance, and then improve slice and dice, increase the duration of slice and dice. But I want to get as well ruthlessness. Gives your finishing moves a 20% chance to add a combo point to your target, and you can put 3 points into it. So this was kind of the second way I was talking about, where I could get a combo point out of stealth. The first way was if I dodge or if I fully resist, and this, well, there's a chance if I dodge or fully resist. And this one I have a chance when using the finishing moves, which would be pretty much just my slice and dice. So my slice and dice would have a chance of giving me another combo point to use another slice and dice, which then would have a chance of giving me another combo point to have another slice and dice, so on and so forth. So I would like to have that, and then I was considering whether to get the murder talent. Increases all damage against humanoid, giant, beast, and dragon targets by 1%. Since my damage is so low, having just a bit of additional damage might be beneficial. And this covers quite a range: humanoid, giant, beast, and dragonkin. So if I run into like those awkward situations with leveling, where quests are like a little bit beyond my level and I have to grind for a level or two, just killing things like I have done before in the past, this might be good to have in that case, because I'm going to be killing a lot of different mobs to get experience, and having that additional damage might add up and be fairly significant. But I'm not sure yet. We got a lot of talents left in subtlety to go first. Okay, let's go do this quest. We got the third fleet. Talk to this guy. Hopefully we don't die from this guy or the other guys that this guy summons. I'm assuming that's what happens. I think that's what happens. I've seen people fighting this guy, and I thought there was multiple around. Okay, first let's get a food buff. We'll have to get more of these before we leave to go to Ashenvale. I mean, I suppose we could get them in Ashenvale as well, but... Okay, got the food buff. Now what do I need to do for this? First mate Fitzsimmons. Wait, I think this guy's about to turn it in. Let's back up here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's just doing something else. Let's say I don't want to be in the way when he's fighting him. First mate Fitzsimmons.
Hey there.
Hey there. The Third Fleet. I was once first mate on the Wave Mistress, ship of the line, in the Coltiris Third Fleet, the Doomed Fleet. Doomed for on its last voyage, the fleet was attacked by red dragons. Dragons controlled by orcs. We didn't stand a chance against that dragon fire, and our fleet was burned and sunk off this here coast. I'm the sole survivor of those poor vessels. Oh, my head hammers and pounds. I'll need a fresh drink if I'm to get a handle on this hangover and continue my tale. Quest objectives: buy First Mate Fitzsimmons a flagon of mead.
Be careful.
Flagon of mead. Fitzsimmons needs. Bartender, we need a flagon of mead. Pronto. Mikhail, bartender. Wait, can't even talk to the bartender. Okay, wrong bartender. Anybody else have some flagons of mead? Innkeeper? Innkeeper, we need a flagon of mead. Pronto. Innkeeper Helbreck.
What can I do for ya?
First, we must trick or treat. Then we get mead.
Off with you.
Okay, now that is done, Innkeeper Helbreck.
How are ya?
Alright, where might the mead be? I am in need of a flagon of mead. I see water, juice, nectar, juice, jerky, shanks, chops. No mead. Oh, here we go. A flagon. Wait, what else we got? Steak, roasted quail. Alright. I'm just curious. Flagon of dwarven honey mead. Isn't all mead honey mead? I thought that was kind of the definition. Isn't mead itself a drink that is made with honey? Anyway. Flagon of dwarven honey mead. 13 silver, 50 copper. Jeez, this stuff is ridiculously expensive. Flagon of dwarven honey mead. Use strong alcoholic beverage. 10 seconds cooldown. The third fleet, flagon of dwarven honey mead. Alright. It's expensive, but it's what we gotta do for the quest, I guess. It's a good thing I'm not spending a lot of my gold on getting my abilities.
Watch your back.
Thank you, innkeeper. Now, let's see. This quest will kill me. First mate Fitzsimmons. Okay, what's the strategy? I think he summons 2 guys to help fight me. So we're gonna have to, I don't think I'm gonna have a chance to stealth at the beginning of the fight, because I think he just starts attacking as far as I'm aware. So we use target dummy, I think. Vanish. Garrote, first mate Fitzsimmons. Get distance, throwing weapons. And if that's not enough, we gotta run. Because we can't fight 3 of them. Alright, that's the plan. We might die here, hopefully not. But if we do, somebody get a clip. First mate Fitzsimmons. Alright, let's give this a go.
What can I do for you?
The third fleet. Oh, I'm so very thirsty. Won't you buy a drink for this poor, pathetic fool? This guy is self-deprecating. Quite self-deprecating. Required items, a flagon of dwarven honeymead. Got it.
Have a good one.
Ah, that hits the spot. It loosens the tongue. Thanks, mate.
See you around.
Oh, wait, so he doesn't attack me? Maybe that's later. I've seen other people being attacked here, right in front of the inn. I thought it was from this guy. That must be later. Interesting. The Cursed Crew. Bolstered, Fitzsimmons continues his tale. I am the sole survivor of the ill-fated Third Fleet of Cultiers, wrecked off the coast to the north. But although I'm the only member of the fleet still breathing, I'm not the only one still walking about. For on one of our ships was hidden a great and terrible treasure, and the eerie power of it keeps the souls of my brothers trapped within the ship's rotting hulls. But if you can free some of my brothers, then perhaps you can break their curse. Quest objectives: kill 13 cursed sailors, 5 cursed marines, and first mate Snellig. Bring Snellig's snuff box to first mate Fitzsimmons in Menethil Harbor. Rewards 19 silver.
See you later.
Yeah, I guess that's not it. It must be later. There it was. Figuring out my strats of, you know, okay, we're going to use a target dummy to preoccupy Fitzsimmons and those 2 other guys that spawn. Then we're going to vanish and then use a garrote on Fitzsimmons to get some more damage. And we got backup and use throwing knives. And then if all goes wrong, we're just going to sprint away. Unnecessary. I mean, we might have to use that strategy later, but... Alright, I think I know where this is. This is like... kind of where I was killing murlocs for experience earlier and buff food. Yeah. Oh wait, this is a level 29 quest. Okay, maybe we're... And it's in boats. I am quite reluctant to go on boats or ships. Yeah, I think we're going to hold off on that one. Let's go over to Ashen Vale. We got some stuff to do over there. We got some harpies to kill and Charred Vale as well. I mean, that might be equally, arguably as dangerous. Probably not, but I do need to do Ormer's Revenge as well. Maybe we'll do that at 32. Ooh, thank you for the intellect buff. There's a toad. See, I wonder if you can get toads. I'm questioning whether can you get toads and rats as companions. I've noticed that, you know, in Orgrimmar you can get snakes. In Undercity you can get cockroaches, and in Thunderbluff, I've just recently found out, thanks to somebody in chat who told me, you actually can get prairie dogs, and they're in Thunderbluff, so that's quite cool. I'll be getting a prairie dog on the Troll Warrior soon enough, once I have enough silver and can afford it. But I haven't noticed in like the actual cities of the Alliance where companion vendors are. I got this rabbit outside of Ironforge, so maybe that's also considered like Ironforge's companion, if each city has like a companion vendor. If that pattern holds up. But I haven't noticed any in Stormwind or Darnassus. Well, I actually haven't even been to Darnassus on this guy, but just in the past, I guess. But I've noticed most of these companions have been like critters out in the world, like this rabbit, the prairie dogs, the snakes. I don't know about the cockroaches. Or really the parrots, but I think cats are considered critters in the world. So I wonder if toads and rats can be companions. I just haven't found those vendors yet. If anybody knows about the toads and rats, let me know. I wouldn't mind having a rat companion. Let me know if you can have a rat companion or a toad companion, and kind of generally where you can find them. Not necessarily specifically, or specifically if you want to, but I do kind of like having the look around and kind of discover where things are. I think that's quite fun. Like with the prairie dog vendor, somebody told me, okay, there is indeed a prairie dog vendor, which was good to know, because I didn't even know that was part of the game. I was just kind of saying, I noticed him in Westfall, and I was like, oh yeah, that'd be cool if you could actually have a prairie dog as a companion. If that'd be a good idea if Blizzard ever ended up making a Classic Plus, you know, they could put in prairie dogs as like additional companions. But yeah, somebody told me like, oh yeah, you can have a prairie dog, and they're in Thunderbluff. I wasn't told where though in Thunderbluff, so that left a little bit of you know, exploring to do, you know, to actually figure out where they were, and that was fun. Running all over Thunderbluff trying to find them. And yeah, the reason I think I never noticed them, holy crap, we were just freaking buffed up like crazy. We got a Mark of the Wild, we got an Arcane Intellect, Power Word Fortitude, 42 freaking stamina, jeez. Is that the max rank? Divine Spirit, 23 Spirit, and a food buff. Holy crap. Maybe we should go back and do the do that quest on those ships now, since we got all this stamina. Maybe we go kill that raptor. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do we go back to the wetlands and do those couple quests now, or do we continue on to Ashenvale as planned? Oh, but what was I saying before? Oh yeah, with the Thunderbluff, I was running all over Thunderbluff, trying to find the vendor. And the reason I think I didn't see them before in the past and knew about them was because you don't really have any reason to go where they are. If you look at where Thunderbluff is, or those that can just kind of know kind of the layout of Thunderbluff in their head, in the center of Thunderbluff is kind of where the leader of the Tauren, I don't know if it's Cairn or Bane Bloodhoof or whatever his name is, in his big tent. He stands in like his big tent in the center of Thunderbluff, and then kind of behind it, in one of the corners, I forget which one, you're like, well, it depends on which way you're looking, but in like the back right, like if you're standing in front of Karen or Bane Bloodhoof, like, looking at him. And then you look, like, in the back to the right. Behind his tent, there's a smaller tent with a single vendor in it. And that vendor sells the prairie dog companion. So... yeah, you don't really have any reason to go over there. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of considering going back to wetlands and killing that, doing Ormer's Revenge. We have so much stamina now. That's 420 more health. Oh, we also need to kill, what's his name? Ilkrid Magthrol. I haven't done that yet. The problem with that is I think he's a warlock type mob, so I'm assuming he has dots. And if that's the case, I'm not going to be able to, vanish. I mean, I suppose I could sprint away. Use like a healing potion. Because my plan with that was to use a garrote, use a target dummy to preoccupy the minions, his demon minions, and then kind of burst him down and then get away. And then come back and loot him. I don't know, I can't decide. Do we go back to the wetlands, or do we go kill Ilkrid Magthrol, or try to kill him? Or do we have time to do both? This fortitude is slowly going away. Can't decide. I think we go kill the raptor. Is that enough stamina still even? I mean, 42 stamina is a lot of stamina. What do I get from that quest? Oh crap, the boat's here. Let's just get on the boat. Wow, there's a lot of people on the boat today. Lots of people playing today. A ton of people in like Stormwind and Goldshire. Alright, I guess we're gonna go kill a raptor. I want to see what the reward is for that. Oh, I haven't even got it yet. That's why. Some of you are probably thinking like, oh, even with all that stamina, it's not going to be enough. It's probably like a fight that I'm not anticipating something dangerous going to happen. Tougher than I'm expecting. What the heck? The rabbit's slowly falling backwards. Come back, rabbit. Come back. Rabbit. No. I've never noticed that before while being on a boat. Oh, there he is. Maybe one day I'll have the swapper name. One day. In the game, I mean. Keeps being taken when I try to get it. Alright, so we got some heavy dynamite for this fight. We got a crazy amount of stamina. We got target dummies, we got vanishes. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is if it uses a dot. Because I know some of those raptors did use a dot. Had me a little concerned in those situations because I wouldn't be able to vanish. And I plan on using the target dummy for the fight itself. I think it's going to be necessary. We'll see. It might not be. We might be fine with the amount of stamina I have now to tank it without using a target dummy. Might have to use the target dummy to get away. It ends up using a dot. So might have to save that for that. I think we'll just try and use evasion. Preserve the vanish and target dummy. Make use of the heavy dynamite now that we have it. And with the amount of stamina, hopefully that's enough to tank the damage. Since I'll be killing it quite slowly, and it's going to be a longer fight, as these fights that I fight typically are. Yeah, I don't know. I'm quite reluctant to go on those ships. No, thank you. Yeah, it's like the ship quest over in Darkshore. I just completely skipped that one. The one that you have to go underwater to get something. A ship and underwater? Nah. Not about to do that. Seen people die doing that, and I know why. And I could see that happening to me as well. You know, you get under there, you get underwater in particular in a ship, and say there's stuff down there that you're fighting, and then possibly even if it maybe it nets you and then you can't swim away, or you're fighting one thing, maybe something else aggroes and it's just chaotic. Your breath is running out. Things are getting crazy, and you're trying to figure out, okay, where do I go to get out now? How did I get in here? And then you're swimming, so you're slower. Just too much can go wrong. Now, if I was on land, I could sprint, have that. But if I sprint underwater, I don't know. It says movement speed, but I'm kind of doubtful. I've tried it when I was in water, and it didn't really seem to do anything. I wonder if that rare is still up there. There was a rare orc when I was doing that quest the other day, killing those dragon maws for their banners. But he had two other orcs next to him, so I couldn't kill him. If I was even strong enough to kill him on his own. I'm not sure, but I didn't attempt it because there was those two next to him. One time when I was running up here, I saw an iron ore vein as well. Or whatever it's called. Up there. Can I see if there was... Oh, thank you for the buff, druid. We got even more buffs now. I see the swamp runner. I can't see anybody else. Try not to fall off this cliff. Yeah, I can't see. Alright, where was I zoomed into? Seems a little close. There, I think that was it, right? Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum bum. We got thorns, we got mark of the wild, we got intellect, we got fortitude, we got spirit. Alright, let's get this quest without falling off the cliff. Armor iron braid.
Interest you in a pint?
Bum ba-dum ba-dum. Ormer's Revenge. While you were down there, I happened to notice that one of those beasts stood out from the rest. He was bigger and more menacing. I bet he's the one who led the others here to cause the disruption to the dig site. I ask of you now one final task, Swapperman. See to it that Sarltooth is brought to justice, and considering the gravity of his crimes, justice in this case means death. Bring me one of his talons as proof of his death. Quest objectives: Ormer Ironbraid at the Welgar excavation site wants to kill Sarltooth, and return to him with one of his talons once the task is fulfilled. Ba-ba-bum. Oh my god, is this the one that actually uses raptor eggs? Is this what I've been looking for? Maybe it wasn't a vendor recipe, but a quest reward. We'll take a look in a sec, but first let's take a look at this stuff. Rewards, we get to choose a bow, which I'm not using. Raptor Bane armor. Raptor Bane armor. Leather chest. 92 armor. Wow, that is 27 more armor. Plus 3 stamina. More stamina. Equip plus 30 attack power when fighting beasts. Holy crap, that is crazy. Especially as unarmed. Wow, looks like we're going to be fighting a lot of beasts to get experience when we have to grind. My god, that's amazing. And then if I get the talent in assassination, the murder talent, and I do even more damage to beasts. Maybe I should start getting that talent next, rather than going further into subtlety. We'll see. Well, first we have to live to do, killing this thing first, and then we'll kind of go from there. We'll also receive recipe curiously tasty omelet. Oh my god, this is what I was looking for. Oh crap, it's only 6 damage spirit though. But it's I was looking for, maybe there is another recipe for, I don't know if there is. Maybe this is what I was thinking of. It requires raptor eggs. So I had a bunch of raptor eggs. Well, they're in my bank now, but they were taking up my bag space. I was hoping to cook into 8 stamina and spirit buff food, and this is 6 stamina spirit. Interesting, but, well, there's the raptor egg recipe. That mystery solved.
Watch your back.
Alright, so now we just need to survive killing Sarltooth, and we get that crazy good chest piece. That guy was just freaking bolting up there. Excuse me. You are not the one I'm looking to fight. Go away. I am still kind of curious if there's any way that you could do a pacifist character in this game. It would be quite a lengthy leveling process, I must say. But it would be an interesting experience. I just don't know how it's possible solo. I know there's a way you could do it if you're in a group, because then you could have somebody else killing something, then you're just getting experience while not doing anything. But the interesting one thing would be solo, how you would do it. Now, what I mean by a pacifist character is not dealing any damage. Just like when enemies hit you, they take damage. So you'd have to be like a druid with thorns, or you'd have to be like a paladin with retribution aura. But I was told in chat the other day, or maybe it was yesterday, I can't remember. I think it was the other day. You don't get thorns as a druid until level 8. So I don't know how you would make it to level 8 without hurting anything, you know, killing anything. To get 2 thorns. Sarletooth is level 29. Okay, good. He's not elite or anything. We need to clear out this raptor. We need a buff food. Or we need a food buff. We have a buff food, but we need a food buff. Trying to get to where I'm not going to aggro anything. Bobbing apple, stamina spirit, eat one of those. Try and do this quick before somebody else shows up. We only got, well, I think we have plenty of time with the fortitude buff, but with how slow I do things, you never know. Look over there. So try to hold off on the target dummies in case he does use a dot. That way I can use the target dummy to get away if need be. Or just get some distance to finish it off while it holds aggro. Use throwing knives, that kind of thing. So we'll use an evasion if we need to. Once we're getting... We'll try and use it early. Use dynamite if need be as well. Alright, full health. Let's do this while we still have thorns. We got a couple minutes left on that. Alright, this is looking like it's to be pretty... Oh, what is that? Physical damage taken, that's 6. I'm just gonna use an evasion, because why not? Yeah, this fight's going it's way too easily. It's probably because that's so much stamina we have now. Ridiculously easy, my god. Must be what it feels like when you have actual weapons. There we go. Oh, speaking of raptor eggs. None of these other ones gave me raptor eggs. They gave me raptor flesh, I believe, but I don't think it was eggs. Alright, we got Sarletooth, Talon, and Raptor Egg. Alright, now we just need to make it over to Ormer Iron Braid and turn this in. And we get that awesome chest piece, which is finally an upgrade to the Hugger quest reward chest piece that I've been wearing. I say finally, but I think I got this. I mean, I got this at like level 27. So, but finally as in something that's higher than what the quest reward is, if you were to actually do it at level, and not, what, 16 levels later like I did. A lot of people here as well. A lot of people. What does this do? Physical damage taken increased by 6. Probably don't need to be stealthing anymore. I am curious what I hit for, I'm just gonna punch this thing a few times, see what I do to a level 25. 21. 21. 43 crit. 21. 21. 21. Alright. Looking like 21 fairly consistently. Yeah, like I said, this one does... Some of these do dots. That's what I was worried about with Sorrowclaw. Or Sarletooth. 32 damage. Alright, we're just gonna run away. Don't need a killer, it's just Seeing how much damage I did, and then I want to go back and fight that same thing and see how much damage I do with my punches now that I have the chest piece afterwards. Hopefully somebody doesn't kill that one. With how many people are around, I wouldn't be surprised. Wow, there are just people everywhere. What's going on today? There's been like a big increase in the amount of people I've been seeing compared to like the past, you know, well, recently. Seeing a lot of people on, you know, on the boats. Been seeing a lot of people in Goldshire and Stormwind over here. I wonder what's going on. Is there like a big streamer or big streamers playing hardcore again that got a lot of people interested playing again or something? I think that's usually what happens when you see like a big jump in the amount of players suddenly. Ormer Ironbraid.
Here there.
Ormer's Revenge. Is Sarltooth dead? Have you redeemed the memory of the fallen? Required items. Sarltooth's Talon.
Be good.
Alright. Thank you, Swapperman. Your efforts here will not be forgotten. Many innocent dwarves died at this site, simply doing their jobs. The vengeance you delivered to those evil creatures should make them think twice before attacking King Magnai's subjects ever again. And rewards, you get to choose the bow. Is this a staff or a wand? It's a wand. Or, let's see, the Raptor Bane armor. Raptor Bane armor. Binds when picked up. Leather, chest, 92 armor, plus 3 stamina. Equip, plus 30 attack power when fighting beasts. Yes, please. You will also receive recipe for curiously tasty omelets.
Off with you.
And a good amount of experience. Alright, and that's everything here in the excavation site done. Let's put that chest piece on, shall we? Raptor Bane armor, soulbound chest, leather, 92 armor, plus 30 stamina, equip, plus 30 attack power when fighting beasts. Alright, how do we look? Is it black? Not quite. We're not really having the whole Batman look yet. Not really even close at the moment, but soon, hopefully, we get there. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Let me take a sip of my coffee. While I'm being stealthy. Alright, let's see. Let's go kill that, or not kill that raptor, but let's hit that raptor and see how much I hit for now. It's 26. We need to find a 25. Not sure it really matters. Oh, there's 25. There's a big difference in damage, but we want to make sure it's consistent. $24, $24, $24, $48, $24, $24, $24. One more. Oh, let's get one more. 25. 25. 25. Okay. 24. 25. Alright. 24 and 25. That is quite a good increase. Just from one change in my armor. Additional 3 to 4 damage more. Each punch? That's pretty ridiculous, I think. Can't complain about that. I mean, that's going to add up, especially if I end up needing to grind for experience and killing beasts to do so. Alright, when we get back to town, I'm going to go use the bathroom. Ba-bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Oh, there's a 24 Crocolisk. I thought these guys were usually level 21, 22 when they're close to a road like this. That is... Whew. I don't know how somebody's going to get past that when they're doing the wetlands run. Usually when I did the wetlands run on my past couple characters, this guy included, and then the paladin, and I think they were both level 15 when I did so. So if say you do that level 15, you're encountering, I mean, I don't know how you would avoid this guy. I suppose you can kind of go around that way, but then you're risking encountering those things over there. There's a 21 down there. And you got, what, 22 over there. Yeah. That's going to be pretty deadly for somebody. I don't know, maybe should we just kill this? Maybe we should get this out of the way. Maybe somebody's coming down the road now. Doing the wetlands run. It's a low level. Let's get this out of the way for him. We'll help out the future wetlands runs people. We are Swapper Man. We are trying to protect Azeroth. Let's do some protecting, shall we? Alright. There you go, future people who are going to do the wetlands run. Hope that helps. Got a level 24 Crocolisk out of your way. Yeah, I thought they were usually level 21, 22, if they are around that bridge. That one's a bit high. Because I think when I was doing the wetlands run on this guy at level 15, I did encounter a Crocolisk next to that bridge, and I thought it was level 21 or 22. I did end up aggroing them, but I think I was far enough away when I did so that I was able to get away fine. I don't think it ended up even hitting me. I don't know if I think I had sprint at that point. I don't know if I used it or not though. It was quite some time ago now. Relatively not that many levels ago really, but quite some time since I am a slow leveler to begin with, and even more so now that I'm playing an unarmed rogue, leveling even slower. Bum-ba-dum, ba-dum-ba-dum. Jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah, I was looking at the Kodos yesterday when we were playing the Troll Warrior, trying to decide when I get to 60, because of course I'm going to be getting to 60, you know. Is that even a question? But when I get to 60, I was trying to decide what Kodo I'm going to get. He's a Troll Warrior, but that's why I went to Mulgore, so I can start getting Tauren experience, or reputation, so that I can get a Kodo mount in the future. I think I was going to go with the, I was looking at like the different colored Kodos, and they ended up actually, the Kodos had different, I don't know if it was the saddle colors or their blankets or whatever the heck they had with the Kodos. They were different colors. And one of them even had a, the ones that I did see, all of them, they didn't have like symbols on them or anything. They were just kind of plain, or maybe some kind of pattern, but the Great White Kodo had like some kind of symbol, which at first I thought was the Horde insignia, so I thought that would be cool. Like, oh yeah, we'll have a mount, and I think it was actually a red saddle with like what I thought was the Horde insignia, so I thought that would be cool. But I don't know if it actually was the Horde insignia. I'm not sure what symbol it was. But I was leaning towards that Great White Kodo because it had the white, the black and the white, and then it has that red saddle. I thought the color scheme with the black and the red and the white was cool. But we'll see. We'll see when we get to level 60, because, like I said, we are, you know, it's not even a question. We're going to get to 60, of course. We got to get the Kodo. But anyway, for the horse, for the human, I was looking at these as well. And they all have, like, the same colored saddles and blankets, from what I noticed. Yeah. Doesn't look like there's any insignia on their saddles. Although these aren't the epic ones. The one I was looking at that had the insignia for the Kodo was an epic one. But I think I'll be going with the Palomino. I don't think I've had a Palomino horse on another character before. And plus you can get an epic version of the Palomino. I don't think you can get epic versions of every horse. I think there was a white one you could. I think possibly a black one, and then maybe just a Palomino. Maybe there was a brown one that had an epic. I'm not sure. Can't remember now. It's been a little bit. But I thought it'd be cool to have like the same horse at level 40, and then just the epic one of it at 60. So it's like the same horse, but then when you get to 60, you just put armor on it and whatnot. So I think we'll go with the Palomino. I do actually need to go over to Theramore, because I think that's where you get the Dragon Breath Chili. That is where the epic mounts are as well. Maybe we'll do that in a moment. The boat's here, I know that, I just saw it, but I do need to use the bathroom. That's fine. We'll get the next build. I think we'll go to Theramore and we'll get the Dragon Breath Chili. Just get that out of the way, because I don't remember what level you can start using that. And that'll be really good to have on this guy in particular. We'll do that quick, and then we'll go to Ashenvale and whatnot. But I'm going to go use the bathroom, guys. I'll be back in a bit, and then we'll carry on leveling. Try and get to 32 today. I'm sure, well, I'm not sure, but I'm quite hopeful we'll get there. We got a decent amount of time left in the stream to get there. How long have we been streaming for? Almost 3 hours, 2 hours, 40 minutes. Like I said, this will probably be like an 8-hour stream, so I'm sure we'll have time. But I am a slow leveler, like I said, so you never know. But I'm going to go use the bathroom, and I'll be back in a bit.